like Talons. I mean, we were talking about Sheepa, you hated the Doom coming through from KP, but it's the man's birthday.
Playing on the brink, though he does have some stick charges and Fairy Fire up his sleeve. Looking for a little bit of a turnaround here. MIKOTO going to be brought down, even with the raindrop. I think that's maybe what they were hoping for. They do have the Pango in the area. Looks like a little bit of a go here on the 23 Savage. He gets the refraction up. Excellent with the shackle. Good damage. Here comes the ultimate as well, but gets immediately hexed HYDE with the TP in. He can't keep the auto attacks going. Savage is dropping low, but he's not dead. One more touch will do it finally, but they're going to pay the price for this one. A little bit of a deep dive, and MIKOTO will clean up that secondary kill. And they're not done. Roger kind of drifting in a bit too close to this fight. Wanted that D ward. He will get it, but pays for it with his life.
1,000 gold away from finishing his BKB.
Roger,
Savage here though.
Yeah, wants to be pretty aggressive. Comes in. Xlearn gonna do what he can. Trouble for 23 Savage. Can they help him out? HYDE comes in. There's the lockdown. Savage is gonna turn around, tear Xlearn in half. Zhao Yu gonna try and finish this kill. Will manage to do so, but can RSG now get out? TP from one. Roger looking for the TP as well, but MIKOTO just giving him the full duration there before interrupting it, and it will end up being.
KP's getting a little low.
Yeah, can they finish him off? MKS coming out of the Doom in just a second. If he can keep the vision, which he can. Yeah, can he finish the job? Okay, he's just gonna go for HYDE instead. All right, that's gonna be a freebie, but unfortunate that they couldn't get KP. BKB come out from Talon, but they can quite easily just walk in there if they want. MKS still making plays with this Shadow Blade though. Trouble for the Ember Spirit down here. Do they have enough damage? One more touch? Yes, they can. MIKOTO picks it up.
Ensure that
KP. Nicely done. This is good damage, and they've got the Rolling Thunder as well, just going to ensure it. 100%. Roger, okay, a little bit of disruption. I'm just going to go for the TP out. Do they have enough damage here? Almost.
They're looking to set up around the high ground.
Catch with the scan. MKS breaks the smoke immediately. They do get the Hex off onto the Dark Willow, but Zhao Yu now coming through. 22 Savage already losing so much life. Gets the BKB off, but will still get beat down. It's carry for carry, and now Q in the middle of the team fight, trying to do his best with the BKB. TP out from Bonbon. Zhao Yu still doing some work, but the Exorcism starting to tear him apart a little bit. Finds an Arcane Rune for himself, but MIKOTO not going to let him go. Over on the other side, KP still looking for a little bit more. He's in pretty deep. He catches on to Xlearn, who does have the Wind Run to get himself out of there. Roger's still poking on the front lines. Another support drops, and MIKOTO's still looking for more, but he gets feared under the tower. Lockdown. Here comes the Shackle. The rest of the team going to try and help out. Do they have any damage left in the tank? It looks like maybe not. MIKOTO turns around, gets the kill onto Roger.
The Xlearn and the Focus Fire.
Just gotta be careful here. Everybody's back up on the side of town, and they're in pretty deep. The rest of the team is not around. Roger does have a couple of saves to buy time, but Bomba not going to be quite so lucky. KP with the BKB in, wants to clean up these supports. They're going to turn their attention once again onto 23 Savage and just bring him down with the Focus Fire BKB. Q once again with his BKB, turning his attention towards MKS, who's dropping low. Finger of Death. They are going to get the Doom at least, but MIKOTO now able to continue cleaning up. And with the two supports, Talon have all the lockdown in the world. They turn their attention onto the Wind Ranger, clean her up. Finally, Zhao Yu gets the blink away.
Know exactly
HYDE finds it immediately onto Bonbon. Can they get some kind of a turnaround? Roger's up on the high ground. He's got some save here. Zhao Yu coming in, but with those BKBs, not really finding that much help. The actual trouble for the Ember Spirit. Will finally be able to get it off now. Continues chasing up under Roger. Glimmer Cape keeping him alive for now. In the back lines, we've got Bonbon try to go in into HYDE. I don't know who's actually going to win that support, though. Looks like they're both just going to end up dropping. MIKOTO getting caught by the toss. He's going to end up dying. Roger somehow still living. 23 Savage in pretty deep, and with no BKB now, will be the obvious target. MKS turns his attention over towards him. Couple of punches, still big damage onto Xlearn. Just getting shredded by this Exorcism Q. He's the position 5, but he's looking like the position 1. This fight is cleaning up everybody. Still surviving. HYDE's in the backlines. Once again, we've got this support duel. Q finally going to drop from Roger, who picks up the double kill. Surviving through this fight. HYDE brought down, and it's a full team wipe. So we got a smoke. HYDE leading the way. There is vision on the high ground for both teams. Now can they get the D ward? Looking for it. Zhao Yu gets into the roll, but doesn't find anybody immediately. They get the lockdown onto Wind Ranger, but I think the Doom just got blocked by that Lincoln Sphere, so a little bit of a reset called for now. Q is his reign of terror finally over. MKS finds him, gonna slap him down. Buyback from HYDE. They have also lost Bonbon. HYDE running for dear life as gets locked on top of here by big old Tiny.
Die back.
And trouble for him. MIKOTO in the tree line. Gotta be careful. Actually gonna get shackled over to the creep wave. Not very happy with his creeps there, as he does make it up onto the high ground. Still poking, prodding. 23 Savage. Nice blink away. Xlearn dies for sure. Trouble at mid. MIKOTO gotta be a little bit careful here. fairly tanky, but Roger with the blink is chasing after him. Is going to get the disruption out. The tree not going to kill him off. 23 Savage, got to be careful with your position here, but doesn't have the supports to back him up. Just going to dish the damage from the high ground with the BKB. MKS actually the one who needs to be careful. KP jumping in with the hoof stomp. 23 Savage now, no BKB left though, and it will end up being a carry for carry trade. You're still chasing, wants that gem back if he can get it.
Each other, right?
Yeah.
Ambitious movement.
Action-packed, Hyde, locked down a little bit. Xiao Yu, he's found his target, just going to look towards the line, try and bring him down in the back line to do get the Doom out, but not necessarily on the best target. Now, Excellent going to be just fine to turn around onto KP, look to focus him down. He can't run away from this team fight. The BKB Wind Ranger will not let him go. Q popping his BKB, going to turn around. They're looking for some revenge kills. Can they keep the Pango locked down? The Demonic Cleanse immediately removing that silence, I believe, so yeah, he's going to be totally fine. Just hit the buildings for now. Roger hanging all the way back, ready with the defensive disruption. There's the cleanse, making sure that they cannot keep this tiny lockdown. Q gonna pop everything and just dives on him. MIKOTO looking for vision in the backline to get the hex up on the MKS. That's life number one gone immediately. KP in the sidelines looking for Excellent, but he just can't get anything off. He's getting pushed back. He's already used his BKB. He does have a buyback available. Gonna use that pretty much immediately. Xiao Yu resetting. He's already used the Rolling Thunder. MIKOTO not gonna let them go. They get the lockdown onto Excellent this time around, and they will be able to bring him down. And MIKOTO doesn't even have a TP spell, so it's a natural choice. Jump in immediately, Xiao. You gotta be careful, Roger. Okay, now coming back to save a buddy. We'll be able to get him out of there. And now MKS diving in deep. They're all getting pushed back under the tier 4 tower. 23 Savage shackled to the other core. Just gets brought down immediately, and now it is an all-out retreat from Talon. They did not respect that buyback nearly enough. I think it might just be end. Honestly, they do have the Doom available, but actually Blink is getting canceled by the Stormcrafter on the side of this fight. He's waiting for his BKB to come off cooldown. They are going to jump in immediately, trying to put the damage onto the Tiny, but there's the defensive disruption, keeping him alive for now. Going to turn his attention back towards the Doom. KP, can you get the Doom off? He can't, and he doesn't have buyback this time around. We doubted the Doom, and we doubted it for good reason. Great plays from RSG as they are going to take this game 1. Woo!
And the comeback side, the big thing really to highlight that game. I mean, Xiao Yu played a pretty damn good game number 1, but he needs to be basically perfect this game if it's going to happen. The Kunkel and Lena, for example, that's super capable of going and taking the small camp very easily. Maybe with 3 points in the Scream of Pain, but until then, you're just going to get bullied out consistently, even looking to remove the salve there as Roger dies again on that bottom side.
That's 2 different way down. Way over here, so.
I heard a primal split
MKS
dropped as well.
Primal split.
And then he was the second TP as well after the IO, so it was that long TP. Although...
Alright, just trying to walk this one off. Drunken Brawler doing its job. Misses. Okay, not quite. Not quite enough. It looks like Hyde might also be going down here. They get a little bit of a slow. Roger's throwing out some taunts, and they will just go for the dive. Nice.
Teams try and make a play when...
Reload with bottom. Okay, KP doesn't have the split, so looking like he will be brought down here. The roll. He's trying to hide inside of the tree lines. He's tanking up. But Xiao Yu can't find the angle to get into this weird little spot. They do not know that the rest of Talon is sitting right here behind MIKOTO. One more touch to the tower. They bring it down. Xiao Yu actually going to look for the turnaround here. Sonic Wave coming at MIKOTO. Presses the BKB at just the right moment. And just going to look to auto-attack down the Pangolier. Can't quite get it. Hyde trying to retreat out of this fight. There's a very angry Medusa right on top of him. And Savage also choosing to turn up here. They still can't finish off the Pango. KP's trying to do it with the Pandas. It's one last punch from the Fire Panda that will do it. They've got the Quap up in the air, can check that debuff duration. MIKOTO doesn't actually have the stun, but Q does. KP runs up onto the high ground, finds Bonbon, and it's an immediate buyback from Xiao Yu as he wants to keep this fight going. KP getting chased. Looks like he should be brought down here. That might be the last casualty of this fight. A couple more auto attacks from this double damage Quap doing the job. And RSG still looking to press forward onto this mid-tier 1 tower now. Yeah, if you're going for a set in BKB, I think you want a much more dominant fight than that. Q, gotta be careful. There is a sentry ward down here. Nice 2-man stun, though. Big lockdown. MIKOTO comes in from the side. Doesn't have a huge amount of mana. MK's just locked down. Roger, nothing that he can do except sit here, tether, overcharge, and hope that that's enough. MKS getting stunned up as he just tries to split shot his way through the fight. They will just barely get Hyde.
Underneath a ward, I believe.
It's gonna have to all be MKU. Are they gonna fight after this? They're still very healthy on the side of Talon. Hyde going to be the first target. Into the backline, 23 Savage goes. He's going to be fine. Got the Manta. Hyde not even dead just yet. Xiao Yu will finally finish the job, but now he's getting locked down. They've already lost Bonbon. So MKS walking in. They're looking towards this Earth Panda. He doesn't have the Ags just yet, so we will be coming back
Aegis
there.
gone.
Yeah, Aegis is being reclaimed. Got to be a little bit careful. HYDE's going to put his life on the line. Double silence on the two supports. And they're just going to get focused down immediately in the back line. They also catching out 23 Savage and just looking to bring him down. MIKOTO not really able to connect properly into this team fight. And now KP just going to go for the TP out. You're looking to pincer in from the side. Okay, doesn't want to get too close. KP gonna pop split number one and just start chasing forward. Can they get any kind of a catch? They've got the Dark Willow over in the trees, in the Shadow Realm for the time being. This Deuce is just standing your ground and killing off the Pandas, however. You get the stun onto MIKOTO, but he cleans up the kill. And now MKS standing his ground in the middle of this fight. They're gonna look for the reload out. Can they actually get it in time? They can. HYDE not quite able to keep him shackled there. Xlern gets the BKB off, but he is not gonna live through that. Gem immediately getting claimed off of that, and KP keeps the chase going with his secondary primal split. And he will be able to get the blink away from the Pango.
So slippery.
Survives, but MIKOTO is just...
In the top lane, he's got his BKB coming out to him, so he'll have that by the time that the Aegis is reclaimed. And free
Stone
down.
Gate's used. A little bit of lockdown on 23 Savage. Got to be careful, but he does still have the Aegis for another 40 seconds, so he's going to be okay. MIKOTO also getting Stone Gazed up here. A couple of crits could do the job, but Q with the stuns right here in the middle of the team fight, just locking down everybody. Beautiful work from him. Now lockdown onto Xiaoyu. He gets hexed. Triple kill from MIKOTO. Beyond godlike, and they're just going straight forward here, Danog. Yeah, on the sheer force. They are going to pop KP, but... Xlern, can you even TP out here? He can't. Nope. It was a nice attempt, but looking like this is just going to be it. They're throwing all the buybacks that they have into it, but I think RSG know the way that this one's going.
They'll be dropping their first game of the entire season of the DPC, so not something a lot of people were expecting. They were expecting them to maybe go 14-0, but 13-1 now, and we've still got a game number 3. RSG, they got some real beefy boys on their lineup, so he feels like it might just be too much for them to handle.
Looking for this kill, 23 Savage, knowing that everything's on cooldown, does come and take a look at what's going on. Oh, with the nuke! He went through the creep wave and sniped out Q. Okay, this man is too good on Grimstroke. Yeah, they want MKS, but the spear is just a complete whiff. They do get the lift up onto Roger. Should be able to kill him, but MKS now looking for a little bit of a turnaround. One more touch will do it. KP gonna get his way out of there. MKS still looking for a little bit more, and now here comes the Grimstroke. Big stroke of fate through. They can't quite finish off the Ixwell, though. KP puts him in the ground with that God's Rebuke. Yeah, I think the Ursa, at least in the context, seems to be able to recover a little bit. They're making the go onto the Dragon Knight. 4 heroes here. Bonbon gonna put his life on the line, just try and save him, but no. The arena will put a stop to that. It's a beautiful stomp, but it will not end up amounting to anything, as MIKOTO's still gonna keep on chasing forward here. Spots out Roger. Xiaoyu's there for the turnaround, though. Beautifully done. That Blink Dagger coming out of nowhere. They were not expecting that. And he will pick himself up a double kill.
Together with the Storm and the Io, you can see MIKOTO. He's got Arcane Boots. You've got a Soul Ring.
He's in here. Arena goes out. This is a pretty tanky Sand King. I don't think he's going to go down. KP got to be careful as well. The Sandstorm doing its work. And they are going to get the Soul Bite out as well. Stormspirit got to be careful here. Roger standing in the middle of them. Huge stunts coming in from the Sand King. Just way too much damage. Take out this bottom tier on tower. And Xiaoyu in the tree lines. Looks for KP, but doesn't land the power strike. KP gonna look for the turnaround. Does get it, but still losing a lot of life. 23 Savage walks over. Immediate power strike. Xiaoyu still not dead just yet. He's standing in the Sandstorm. Standing strong. Can the rest of his team come in? He gets another power strike off. He's still alive. MIKOTO zips forward to finish the kill. But that's the last of his mana. Like, he gets a little bit more going. KP, as now Xlern and Roger, they finish off Q. Now they're turning their sights towards these 2 cores. MIKOTO trying to escape in the trees. He gets the TP out. KP also manages to escape.
Top there.
Oh, 23 Savage, he just came back to mid, and he gets immediately chain stunned up. TPs are coming through to try and save him. Still alive for now, but immediately gets leaked now. A silence onto MIKOTO. HYDE trying for the save. He doesn't have the reload. He was just going for the tether. Disaster as KP misses the spear as well. And they are just diving deep here, Danog. Really relying on... dying
like this.
Yeah, but he needs to stay alive to even have a stolen spell. They're going to make a little bit of a go now. 23 Savage looking for the turnaround. All right, nicely done. MIKOTO going to be very happy with that. And now looking for a little more. Eyes set towards Roger. Need to be careful. The KP does have the number of Bonbon. KP got to be careful, though. Xiaoyu in a pretty good position. They're showing the DK, and he is not an easy target to go for. They do find Bonbon in the back line. But it looks like KP might pay for this one with his life. MIKOTO with the zip through needs to be careful. still using a lot of mana here. Dragon Knight's pretty tanky, but they found their way on top of him. Can they actually find this kill? Yes, they can. Just a 2-for-1 thus far. Xiaoyu sizing it up. Lots of vision here for Talon. They're just going to get the immediate jump in here. Xiaoyu looking for the turnaround. Can the Wisp keep him alive here? That's going to be the question. MIKOTO gets a short zip away. They're both so low. MKS chooses KP as his target. Now turns his attention back towards the other. 23 Savage diving in deep, but right into the paws of this Ursa. His mana just disappears. And now he's just getting chased down. HYDE trying to save him, trying to get the relocate out, but
like he's completely away from the rest of the team.
Jump in. Okay, they force it to BKB, but they get the immediate soul bite out onto MIKOTO. He's dead. He does have a buyback available. KP also getting locked down. Can't get off any spells whatsoever.
Astral Spirit Hero attack. Negative set up the hold.
Didn't jump. BKB getting popped. All right. Can they get more than just one here? That's going to be the big question. KP's also used his BKB. What can he find? He just gets leeched up. MKS is not the target that they want. It's Xiao Bonbon in the background, but he's still fine sticking with his cores. Buyback from HYDE as 23 Savage is just getting mauled by the bear. MKS cannot be stopped. KP finally throwing out the ultimate, but Dragon Knight is just way too tanky. He's going to be totally fine. It's way outside of the base. Xiao Bonbon is even further back. They are going to find Xiaoyu, but he's pretty tanky. Should be able to get the BKB up. Getting chain stunned. This Ink Swell pop might save him. He does survive for a little bit longer. Gets the Yules off. Morphling finds himself once again in the hands of MKS, just getting pummeled. Rogers right on top of him, so say goodbye to your armor. Big zip through. MIKOTO, this is life number 2 for him. They finally bring down the Elder Titan, but the cores are just doing whatever they want. Buyback as well. Talon making this interesting. Still gonna keep on fighting. 23 Savage doing what he can. The Ancient is under attack. MKS in there pretty deep, and now MIKOTO doesn't have enough mana left to get back to the fountain. Rampage coming up for MKS. Ultra kill so far. 23 Savage. Don't throw those stuns at him. Instead, looks like RSG just gonna focus on the Ancient, forcing the Morphling to come back. And can it be the Rampage? No, excellent. He takes it. MIKOTO, another opportunity. Might still be a chance. No, it's another kill for Excellent. MKS just can't do it. He's going to go looking in the fountain, but I think it's just been a little bit too long. And there you go.
Happy birthday from Roger to finish it up. That's just rubbing salt into the wound, my guy. You're right, it is his 29th birthday today, but unfortunately, it's not Talon's day, RSG. Being able to take out that one, and you know, the ex-chubby boys, you know, I was on Seal's stream the other day, the ex-member, and he was saying that, you know, Excellent, he has to be a little bit worried, and same sort of thing with Bombi. They're not quite chubby enough.
Yeah, stop wasting my time.